welcome back to my channel. My name's Cheryl and I'm so grateful to have you here with me. Today I'm just going to do this nice smoky vampy look. It's perfect for autumn time with like a nice dark lip and a sort of like smoky grungy looking eye with like sort of like a winged out effect without any liner. But yeah, if you like this look then please keep on watching. So I've already done my eyebrows. I just used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow in taupe and then the Pixi clear brow gel just to set those. So I'm just going to go onto the eye makeup and I'm going to use some normal scotch tape just to make the edge really clean because we want a nice sharp wing on the outer corner. With it being quite a vampy look, I want something in the crease but just something quite cool and quite natural. So I'm just going to take my Nip+Fab light contour kit and I'm just going to take the middle shade and the lightest shade there as well. And then I'm just taking those into the crease using a fluffy blending brush. Woo. I always use like contour colours or like bronzers in my crease. They just look really natural. And if you just want something quite simple, it's quite easy to just, instead of reaching in your drawers looking for which eyeshadow transition shade to use, you can just chuck your bronzer in there, and then it also does like match up with your skin makeup as well. I'm building more of the product up on the outer corner and then just bringing it in using window wiper motions. Next I'm taking my Morphe 35P palette and I'm just using the darker shades in this. I'm just going to take this black shade here on a Morphe angled liner brush. And I'm just going to start to create a sort of like wing with this. So focusing it on the roots of the lash there, and then dragging it upwards using the tape as the guide. And then I'm just running it along the lash line as well. I'm just taking the Up in Smoke palette from W7. And I'm going to take this end matte shade here, this dark grey, and then using my fluffy blender brush from before, I'm just going along that line and starting to smudge it out. Now I'm taking this rose gold brush from ABH Cosmetics. This is just a little bit more dense and a little bit more pointed so we can put more product and have a bit more preciseness with it. Preciseness, is that even a word? Precision, that's the one. So I'm just taking that on the lash line with that same grey shade that we used before. And then just blending it out softly. So it sort of looks like last night's drunken makeup that you never took off, which I never do. I'm too OCD with my skincare. And then I'm just taking a bit of that black shade again from the Morphe palette and I'm really concentrating that right on the lash line there and then flicking it out. Then I'm going back in with my fluffy brush and blending that out. Now I'm going to do my foundation. I want quite a decent coverage, so I'm just going to mix the L'Oreal True Match in Golden Ivory along with the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour in the shade Vanilla. This is one of my favourite foundations, well both of them are like two of my favourite foundations of all time, but I do like the finish of this one a bit more and it does have a little bit more coverage, especially since they repackaged this. It seems to have less coverage. Don't know if that's just me, but I have seen a few other people on YouTube as well say that. But anyway, I'm just going to mix those on the back of my hand. I'm just going to take a couple of pumps of, a pump of each just to start off with. And then I'm just taking my Real Technique sponge and I'm just dabbing that onto the skin. I'm a bit pale at the moment. I've been taking my fake tan off. I want to start afresh. I hate it when your tan goes all patchy. So I'm just going to take a bit more of that foundation as well just to do my forehead, and also I'm going to take it down my neck as well. Now I'm just going to take the L'Oreal True Match Concealer as well. This is in the shade Vanilla. And I'm just going to take this under the eyes to highlight. Then I'm also taking it along the bridge of the nose, on the tip, just between my eyebrows, on my chin, and on my cupid's bow. And then I'm just going to blend that in again with my Real Technique sponge. Then to set that, I'm just going to take the RCMA No Colour setting powder, and I'm just going to use this and just bake slightly underneath the eyes and just set any of the concealer areas. I'm just taking that on a clean Real Technique sponge as well. For the rest of my face, I'm taking the Stay Matte powder from Rimmel. This is just in transparent, and I'm just taking a big fluffy powder brush just to apply that, and I'm just doing it in short stippling motions like so. That just means that we're not going to remove the foundation that we've laid down. And then I'm just gently brushing off that bake from underneath the eyes. So for underneath the eyes, I want to use sort of like a dark purple shade. So I am just going to use this shade here, just underneath the lower lash line. I'm just taking my fluffy blender brush for this. Then I'm taking that dome shaped brush and I'm just taking the tiniest amount of the black shade and just taking that right on the outer corner. Then that purple shade as well, I'm just going to take that on the top there and blend out a bit more of that liner effect that we did. Just incorporates the purple into the top of the eye look as well. For the skin, I'm just taking this Nip+Fab Light Contour Kit again, and I'm just using an angled contour brush for this. By the way, these brushes are from Rosie for Autograph at Marks & Spencer's. You get 4 brushes for £28, but they're really lovely. They're really fluffy and soft. So I'm just going to contour out my cheekbones. By the way, I used the middle and then the warmest shade. Then I'm taking that on the temples as well. And then just under the jawline. Sometimes I like to take some just under my bottom lip. And then I do just softly take some just on the bridges of my nose. I don't want a harsh contour on my nose, just a soft one. Just gives it a bit more shape. Then I'm going to take this domed brush from that set, and I'm just taking the matte bronzing powder for lighter skin. This is from Essence. This is one of my favourite bronzers, and I'm just taking that on my cheekbones. It smells like coconut, it's so good. Just to bring a bit of colour back into the face, I'm using the Matte Touch blush from Essence as well in Peach Me Up, just with the same brush. I'm only using the slightest amount of this, so I'm just taking that on the apples of my cheeks and sweeping it upwards. And now for the best part, I'm just going to take my Unicorn's Heart highlighter. This is from Makeup Revolution, it's so pretty. And then I'm just going to take this using my Primark highlighting fan brush as well. So I just kind of just swirl it around in there and just get a mix of all the colours. So I'm just taking this on the tops of my cheekbones. My hair keeps wanting to get involved today. Like I try to do it for a reason. I'm also taking some of that down the bridge of my nose and on the tip of my nose, and then on my cupid's bow as well. And then I like to take some just above the brow bone as well. I am going to be putting lashes on, but I do just want to like make my lashes, my natural lashes, more black, and it will help them blend in with the fake lashes better. So I'm just taking, I've never tried this before, I'm taking the Sculpted Volume Mascara, the Lash Princess one from Essence. The other mascara I had from Essence, which I tried in my Essence testing video, is really good. It's become one of my favourites, so fingers crossed. I like that one too, that's nice. It's added a bit of volume, but like not too much. They're not clumping together or anything. This one's a bit better on the lower lash line than the other Essence one was, so that's also good. Then for lips, I'm going to take the P.S. lip liner pencil from Primark in the shade, if I can find it. I can't find the shade name, so if I can find it, I'll put it down in the description box below. It's just a really dark vampy sort of shade. And I'm just going to line my lips with this. Now I'm going to take my Matte Me lipstick from Sleek. This is in the shade Velvet Slipper. What I always do with dark lipsticks though is I always take a concealer brush with a little bit of concealer on and I just go around my lip line. It also helps to stop the lipstick from feathering out as well, and like with dark lipsticks they can look really messy. Like if you just get even a little bit smudged, they'll just look horrendous. They're not as forgiving as a nude lipstick. So to finish up, just to make it look a little bit less, I don't know, like it just helps mesh the powders and everything into your skin a bit more, I'm just going to take this Cucumber and Aloe Hydrating Mist from Primark. And I'm just going to spray this all over my face. Oh, that feels so good. So I've just added some lashes. I've added some quite dramatic ones. Yeah, just to finish off the look. I do love a good lash me, so that had to go on, but you don't have to do them. I mean, you can just build up some volume with some mascara and they'll look nice and dramatic, especially if you've got nice long eyelashes. I'm not blessed with those. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and please click the alert button down below where you'll get notified of my future videos. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. Hope to see you soon. Bye!